All right, 3, 2, 1. Off you guys go. Yeah, as predicted. So predictable. There we go. All right, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to be taking Thor and Charlie's group out on a walk, an enrichment walk. And I know I've been focusing a lot on this group lately, but it is for good reason today, this walk. In the last 6 to 8 weeks, we almost lost 2 of the lions in the group, Lioness Jabari and Charlie. It's been crazy, guys. We've been under attack. It's meant to be the young, healthy group, but boy, oh boy, did we come under fire. So I'm happy to say both animals are back to health. Jabari still got a little road ahead of her, but Charlie's 95% there. But join us on today's walk and find out more. You know where we're going? Where are we going? Okay, happy days. To get this walk underway, I've just got to move this group to the camp next door to the walking area. So because it's a big group, got to do it in threes. So it's 3 and 3. Love their walks. Oh yes, my boy. Don't be so grumpy. Eh? No grumpiness, please. Thank you. Thor, get a handle on this pride. Control them. Come on. There we go. There we go. Happy. Push him. Give him a head rub. Charlie, no grumpiness, please. Okay. We're happy to have you. You know that? Yes, we almost lost you. Yes, we did. No, wait. Wait. Good boy, Charlie. Okay, so this is a bit of a 2-step process. Step 1, move one group into this camp. Step 2, move other group into walking camp, release at the same time. Hello, Charles. Yes, Charlie boy. Come, Nej, get out. Let's go. Come, Jubs. Let's go. Come, Jubs. Let's go. Come. You're holding up the bus. Come on. Let's go. Nej, I'm not giving you more food. No, you've had enough. You need to walk it off. Come. Thank you. Next. Jubs, come. No. Jump! Nej! Hello, my sweetie. Charlie. Jubby, come! Oh. Anyway, these girls do anything is for food. Now you get out. You're a naughty boy. Come. Okay, whoop. It's a lot easier with 3 than it is with 6. Let's go. In you go. Come. 2. Let's go. Come on. And you, yeah. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Off you guys go. Yeah. As predicted. So predictable. Oh, sure, but I need to let these guys out. Absolute chaos. Chaos. Okay, so everyone's out and about and full of beans, and I'm just running to catch up. The beauty about youth. But this pride, despite their youth, have had a lot of issues of late. With food, their becomes a bit of a trust element. So when somebody phones us and says, hey, Kev, we have a carcass for you to collect, the first thing we ask is how did the animal pass? And we have a variety of people who we trust. We've had food from them for many, many years, so we know that they will answer the questions honestly. So we do have a form as well that we allow or make the people fill in. If it's the vet, if we're picking it up from a vet or a private owner, we just make them fill in the form as to everything that the animal had, what drugs, how was it put down. And so we got a call for a horse that needed collecting, and obviously the questions were asked, and all the form was filled in correctly for all the drugs that the horse had, excepting for one, and that was a very really critical drug that horse had. It was a substance known as phenobarbital sodium, also known as euthanasia solution or Euthisol, and it's a very well known or very widely used drug to euthanize animals humanely. Hello boy. Charlie almost died, and that's not a joke. I'm not using hyperbole. I'm not trying to amp it up. It's not one of those videos. It's a video just explaining to people how quickly and how easily things can go wrong. A very fit, strong, healthy 200 kilogram, because we weighed him, lion, succumbed to pentobarbital sodium. He consumed it in the meat. Long story short, the owner of the horse didn't tell us that the horse had been euthanized, and the place where it was injected was intravenously in the neck. However, some of it bubbled through into the muscle, so into the muscle meat, and unfortunately that we didn't know that horse had the euthanaze. And so when we prepared and fed, many lions actually got fed that horse, but Charlie, unfortunately, as luck would have it, got the neck. And the reason why Charlie got the neck is because, being a big lion like he is, the neck meat is really tasty and meaty, and there's a lot of substance to it. So Charlie got the neck, and he succumbed to the euthanaze. What it did is it suppressed his respiration, and it suppressed his heart rate, and if he had have consumed enough of it, it would have had the same effects as when one euthanizes an animal. So we're very lucky to have Charlie. But what transpired as Nej starts to play around the dam, that's why I love coming here, such fun. Neji, hello my gorgeous. Oh, yeah, we all are. Come. Kip. Yeah. I thought that was me flat. Luckily we do daily checks on the animals, and our trusty ranger Clarence wasn't happy when he couldn't see all 6 in this pride. So he counted the 5, and then he could see Charlie under the tree, but Charlie wasn't moving. He was breathing very rapidly, and so he phoned it in. Lola's seen something. Bird. I mean, that's just wonderful enrichment. The fact that she sees a bird, she can give chase. I can see that warthogs have been busy here. So there's warthogs that come into this enclosure, and then they go after those too. But getting back to Clarence, so Clarence wasn't happy. He called it in. As it turned out, it was a Sunday. As I said, lions don't really care what day of the week it is. I immediately rushed in, came into the getting terrified by the birds. I immediately called it in to Peter Caldwell, our vet, and so I rushed in. I appraised the situation. Charlie. Hey. I saw that Charlie was not going to recover on his own. He needed veterinary intervention. Initially, I did suspect that it was something to the effect of euthanasia, but we had to obviously confirm that. You can't just make these predictions and assume. Assumption could be the death of Charlie, and yeah, we were really concerned. At least I was. I thought that was the final goodbyes to Charlie, because he was overheating. We were wetting towels. I was pouring water on him. We were really just trying to support him as best we could until Doc Caldwell could arrive, and then give him, fluids and stabilize him, and then get him to the practice, because that was ultimately the key to Charlie's survival. Was the quick thinking and the quick action in getting him to the practice, because there he could get heart-lung support, and he can get all the meds and supportive measures that he needed. That brings me to why he has that sore on his greater trochanter on the femur bone on his right side. That's a pressure sore, or commonly known as a bed sore, and that's because the ladies at the practice had to turn him over. Every 6 or so hours they were turning this lion over. And as you can imagine, as he starts to become more compos mentis, this makes it a little bit more dangerous. So it became, towards the end, when he had mobility of his upper body but not his hindquarters, it became impossible to turn him. So he got one pressure sore on his right side, which I'm treating now, and that's been working well. And today it's actually closed up nicely, because it had a big hole in the middle, and we were worried that we were going to actually have to sedate him again to stitch it up, which we all didn't want to do. So one of the nice things about being able to interact with these guys is the fact that I could actually come in here daily and treat the wound. And with that treatment, it's gone really well, and Charlie has made, I'm so pleased to say, a full recovery. And you can see from today, from the drone and from him rolling around, he's just so happy to be out and about and running, and we're just so thankful that he's alive. I want to just talk about this girl. One of my favorite lionesses. Don't tell the others. The reason being is, I don't know, she's just such a lion. She's the epitome of a lioness. Old Jabari, so attentive, doesn't ever miss out on a thing, and has always been like that since a youngster. What a beautiful girl. Hey girl. Well, Stor rubs poo-poo all over himself. Okay, so what happened to Jabari? So Jabari, we feed the lions at the sanctuary twice a week. On a Wednesday, let's let her do a little thing, and I can film her and talk about her. So we feed the lions twice a week, Wednesday and a Saturday. And so on the Wednesday, the guys noticed that this lovely lioness didn't eat well. And so that's obviously nothing to be too alarmed about, because that happens. But then by the Saturday, it was a little bit worrying, because in between the eating, Jabari was lethargic. She was dropping weight quite quickly, drinking a lot, looked like she was dehydrated. And so these are all, signs that the animal is not well, not very attentive, as she always is. So it's good to know the animal. And then the real telltale sign is the appetite. So what we said is, if she doesn't eat by the Wednesday, then we would be forced to consult with Dr. Caldwell, and that's what we did, because she didn't eat on the Wednesday. So by the Wednesday, I think Doc could only come out on the Thursday, so it was not much time after that. But this lioness just went down very, very rapidly. and she's a strong, fit girl, or was a strong, fit girl. She's building her strength back up. And so we were extremely worried. So when we sedated her, you know, we gave her fluids and Doc took her in, we immediately suspected a pyometra. A pyometra is a infection in the uterus. It's a bacterial infection. You can see she's definitely got her strength and her curiosity back. It was really remarkable that she got this, because I will say this, all these lionesses had ovarectomies. And the reason why we gave them ovarectomies was so that they would not have to be on the contraceptive implant, which has all sorts of other deleterious effects. But yeah, so to curb the breeding, but also in the older animals, we knew that in the previous animals at the sanctuary, some had gotten pyometras, and so some had gotten pyometras, and we wanted to prevent that. So we decided to do the procedure, and the reason for the ovarectomy was because it was the least invasive kind of surgery at the time. And so happy days. The lionesses all got their ovarectomies, and we thought there would be no more pyometras occurring here at the sanctuary. Lo and behold, Amy got one pyometra, and another lioness also got pyometra. And that was Ishka. So, but there has been cases of others. We've seen the symptoms. So the ovarectomies definitely are not preventing the pyometras, and what we are going to have to do in the case of Jabari and probably Nej, Indy and Lola is do full space. The trick is to get her as fit and as strong as possible before doing the procedure. So we needed to treat with the right antibiotic, and fortunately we did manage to find one that worked quite quickly. And so when we started treating this beautiful cat, she started responding very, very well. Yes, you did. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, do like and share. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Go and check out memberships if you want to go that step further and help support the channel. We go to some really cool places outside of the sanctuary. We also show you some things behind the scenes within the sanctuary, so it's really cool to be a member. And if you like the top I'm wearing today, it's part of the new range, T-Mill range, sustainable clothing. You can click on the link below the video, or go and check out the links in all my social media. In Instagram, it's in the Commie profile. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and till next time, from me. Troublemaker. She's a nutter. It's an aeroplane, and she thought she was going to grab it out the sky. Libby is quite an interesting cat because she enjoys nothing more than to jump on me. She's the slightly bigger one, slightly lighter in color. And her sister Ginny, well, it's actually not her sister, I call them sisters, I'm so used to them living together as a pride. But her pride mate, Ginny, a little bit more slender, and is more interested in finding out what's going on out there. Hello, big boy. Hello, big boy. Hello, big boy. Bayet is a really sweet lion. He's just amazing to walk with and to be around. Let's go. Back, come on. Oh boy. Yes, you are heavy. I think 3 lions are happy. I think so. You think they may be just happy that they're going on a walk? Do you know where you're going? Do you know where you're going?
Luckily, this GoPro grip's quite robust. I told you these girls are full of it today.
So now on the way to the enclosures, we're going to be doing a lion relocation. We're going to be moving them all around, giving them a bit of an enclosure swap and time in new areas so that they can just sniff new smells and just experience new things. Yeah, that's a boy. Hello, my Kelly. Hello, my Kelly. Good boy. As usual with Vayetzi, Livy, Ginny, pretty easy to load them. Here in the big enclosure, it's about 20 odd hectares, and we use this as an enrichment enclosure for the lions. But today it's just going to be a temporary holding enclosure while we go and fetch George and Yami and put them where these guys were. So, off you go. Crazy lions. Okay, move out. Okay, so maybe we can start with Mr. Big. I think everyone knows Vayetzi. He's appeared in a lot of videos. Hey boy. Everyone knows him as almost the surfer boy, the surfer dude of the lions.
He's such a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, he is.
So Vayetzi is about 11 years old. Many of you would know him from the early days when I did some documentaries. And I did some a documentary where his brother passed away, Mfumu, and then there was this process of Vayetzi just not getting over it. And upon reflection, I always say to people, it was a process of, you could probably say that it was a mourning process, and that he was mourning for his brother. But actually what I think it was Vayetzi saying he just wants companionship. So it was decided that we would try and get some companions for him, and that came about in the form of Livy and Ginny. These animals are all about relationships, and this lion Vayetzi has a really good relationship there with Ginny, and he has a good relationship there with Livy, and their relationships are very, very different. The relationship he has with Livy is very different to the one that he has with Ginny, and we'll move on to those characters now. Let Vayetzi have a little bit more fun with Kev, a little bit more of a head scratch and a tickle. Really? What happened to your nose? Coming to cause trouble. You see? Troublemaker. 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 Ginny is actually the calm and collected one. She's a little bit more gracile, I would say. A gracile is a little bit less bulky. She's pretty much more leopard-like in a sense. When you see Ginny climb a tree or run or jump, It's insane. So really good at, she's really athletic, light, but doesn't take trouble from that one. I mean, that one can dish it out. But shame on Gully, what happened to your nose? I'm just going to go and put some fly cream on her nose, just to stop those flies irritating it, but I'll leave her to be, although I don't think she's going to be too happy when her pillow disappears. You're insane! Oh, a lion. Hello, lion. Right, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to be walking Livy, Ginny and Vayetzi, and we're going to go on an enrichment walk, and it's purely going to be a fun-filled walk today. Hello my boy! Oh, look how beautiful you look walking through that grass. Eh? That's a gorgeous picture.
It's a gorgeous picture. You're not even going to say hello.
And here come the girls. Guess who's wanting to go walking? Eh? There she goes. Vayetzi, yeah. Yeah, boy. Oh. Should we sit here? Eh? Should we sit here? No. I think I'm the only one who needs some shade here. The lions are carrying on. That's okay. I won't be outdone by some aging lions. I'm still relatively fit, strong and healthy. Ah, a road. Much better. Whew. Love it. It's such a privilege to be able to go walking with these cats and to be accepted as one of them, and to go where they go and to do what they do, to see what they see and smell what they smell, and almost in a sense get to think what they're thinking, because that's pretty much how you learn something's behavior. She's going to jump on her. The fun. That's what it's about, having fun in the sun. That's an aeroplane. She's a nutter. It's an aeroplane, and she thought she was going to grab it out the sky. Gonna sit here with Ginny Poo Bum. He says, don't call me Ginny Poo Bum, look at those teeth. He's a big boy. He's got a beautiful head of hair. Everyone loves Vayetzi. That's what he's after. Run away! Run! All right, guys, good morning. Today we're going to be taking Vayetzi and Ginny out for an enrichment walk. And it pains me to actually say that, because it's normally in the past been a Vayetzi, Livy and Ginny. So Livy is no longer with us, and this episode today is really going to be a bit of a tribute to that lovely cat. Oh, look at that! We're going walking! Ready? 1, 2, and 3! Woo! Woo! He just wants to get away from her. Get me away from her. Hide here, give her a fright. Livy used to be the prankster, so I'm taking the role of Livy. You're lazy now, eh? You're lazy now. That's so funny, because just like me, as they get older, oh, that will to play just, it dwindles, guys, it dwindles. But she's still got a little bit of spunk left, you know. If I did that to Thor's group, I would have been taken out. This is a Meet the Characters episode, sans Livy, but as a dedication to Livy, who passed away recently. This is for you, Livy, you wonderful, wonderful cat. You brought a lot of joy into my life. You brought a lot of joy into everyone in the world's lives. You were such a bubbly spirit. You gave me a lot of grey hair, especially when you were a cub, but you were an absolute pleasure as an adult lioness. You were a very graceful and very pretty cat. You had a beautiful, beautiful soul, beautiful temperament, and you even in death exuded that, because one of the things I must just tell you all is that when the post-mortem was done, the lady emailed me and wrote me the nicest message about that Livy just looked like the most happy animal that had ever lived. And I said to her, it's so wonderful, obviously, to receive that message, because that's exactly how we remember Livy, as this happy, curious, naughty cat. Good girl. And you, in you go. Come, big boy. Yeah. All that's left for me to say, guys, is until next time, from me, Kevin, Vayetzi, and Ginny. Oh, look at your little swagger, Lola. Hey, you really got a swagger. You're gonna Right, good morning, everyone. From a wet and chilly South Africa, we have had tons of rain over the past few days, and today I'm scheduled to walk Thor's group as part of the Meet the Characters series. The lions really, really do enjoy this weather. Whoa, look at all that water. Woo! Main thing is, let the lions have fun. Look at him. Hello, boys. Oh. Hello, boys. Oh, whoa, whoa. 1, 2, off you go. And they're off. Lions everywhere. Neige doing her thing. Oula, Neige, look at you. You love jumping on things. Hey? Keeping up with him is going to be tricky today. This is what I mean. You gotta have your wits about you when you are dealing with these crazy cats in this weather. Nutter jibs. Ish, you're spraying me. Wet cat. Here comes Story. You were white, my boy, now look at you. Story doing his marking. Confident. Oh, the lions have spotted something on the outside of the fence there. Oh, Neji, what are you thinking? You think you can get that impala up there? Yeah. I think that's called wishful thinking. Might as well start talking about the characters in this pride. And what a pride it is. Pride of 6 lions, 4 females, 2 males. We caught up with them a couple of years back in Meet the Characters. 2 male lions, Charlie. Oh, Charlie boy. Charlie boy and Thor, they are white lions. And they are coming now 8 years of age. And then we have 4 girls, 1 white lioness called Nej, and we have Jubari, who is an absolutely massive lioness, and there she goes. Incredibly big cat. Hello, big boy. Oof. Have you ever seen Have you ever seen Charlie like that? Slipping and sliding. he slipped in the poo. Oh, these lines are funny. So Jub Jub, then Lola, and then Indy, and yeah, that makes up the pride of 6. Nej is a white lioness, as I said, and the other 3 are tawnies. So there's 3 tawnies and 3 whites in this particular pride. Oh, look at your little swagger, Lola. Hey, you really got a swagger. You're swinging those hips. Look at those hips move. Very, very cute, very sexy. Eh? Very sexy lioness, old Lola. You'll notice on a day like today, they are paying absolutely zero attention to me. Must be honest, I'm not unhappy about that, because they can be quite boisterous. There's been a lot of water here, so these lions are going to go crazy over this. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to go through that way. Maybe I am. There is a rock there. Let me go rock to rock. But these guys are leaving me behind. Hop, jump. Now they are patrolling the fence lines, which is what this group always does. And then after that, then they start to work their way into the middle of the walking area where the dam is. Hey, PD. Hello, my girl. Yeah, Indy is a wonderful lion. She has a very even temperament, and it makes her very easy to work with. You kind of know what you're getting. A very communicative cat. She communicates nicely, and yeah, I like that about her. Always compared to her sister, very similar cats, Lola and Indy. They're very difficult to distinguish when they were younger. The way I could distinguish them quite easily was Indy had big ears, almost like these bunny ears, the bunny line, but she's actually grown into her ears and they're not particularly big. Look how beautiful that grass looks in this weather with that color, the color of a lion walking through. It's so difficult to pick them up in the grass. They're just the perfect height. There's Thor in all his glory. Now he's seen the other lions who've kind of made it to the south, and now all the lions are checking out what's going on. Look at Jabari. What a cat. Beautiful. Hello my lolly. Hello my lolly. Hello lolly. Hello my lolly. Anyway, the rain's starting to chuck it down now. Hello my girl. Hello my girlie. Hello my girlie. Hey, horrible thing. Let's talk about Jubs. Jubs, what do you have to say, my girl? A very beautiful cat, but to herself. The lions are roaring. Are you gonna roar? Jubs very much to herself. A solitary kind of lioness, very confident. Jabari is a super confident cat. First to jump in the car, after the boys obviously, but the first of the girls. Not shy about fighting for her food, even with the boys. Don't come between Jabari and her food. She will sort you out. Neji! What's happening, Nej? Boom. In a lot of the videos, people love Neji and her antics because she behaves in many respects like Gabby. I think they, in another life, were sisters. So, yeah, Nej has got a naughty but nice nature. Thor's favorite pastime is absolutely annoying the hell out of hyenas. Hello, my boy. Oh, nice. Nicely. Loving. Look at these lions. Crazy. Sure, look at all this water. Hey? You're going to become the swimming lines. Nej doesn't mind water. Hello, boy. Bit of sliding in the mud. Can we talk about you, mister? The most confident lion. Well, one of the most confident lions I know. He is just such a confident cat. Thor is the boss of the pride. The girls absolutely love him, as do so many other people. They're so vigilant. Look at that vigilance. This guy's a leader. Look at him. Absolutely an amazing cat in such beautiful shape. Beautiful. Look at that hair blowing in the wind. Sorry, you're just gorgeous, my boy. You're a gorgeous boy. Yes. Charlie, his coalition buddy. No, let's go this way, boys. Come. Come, Tori. This way. Come on. Yeah, that's it. We don't want to go back there. Crazy girls. Well, got the two boys in front of me, Thor and Charlie. We'll get to Charlie now. He's come a long way from a lion that I actually thought was a lost cause. Yeah, don't write them off, guys. You know, the thing is, they're just behaving how they know how to behave, and so patience and persistence and perseverance and all of these things that go with it is what resulted in this lion becoming actually a very, very beautiful animal. So we're playing and putting them in their place. Beautiful Charlie. Hello, my boy. Look at the size of that paw. The size of that paw print, guys. It's massive. Better just tell you, I'm glad that's not me. Oh boy. Wait, guys. I don't want you jumping on me. Yes, they're crazy. Thor doesn't care much about the water. Hello, boy. Alright, so we're just missing one lioness. And that is Nej. They really do love playing here by the dam, which is fantastic. Interesting behavior there, Tori. Putting her in her place. They're picking on her. That's not very nice. Everyone's picking on Indy. I'm missing one, and here she comes. I think she's going to become Urette. Yeah, I think she's going to become Urette. I think they're going to... Ooh, here comes he. Incoming. Incoming. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Neji. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, Neji's clever. He's just putting them all in their place. I don't know why he's doing it, but I must be honest, I'm not sure. He's just really being very reaffirming his bonds with the males. You can see he sees me as a male. He goes and gives Charlie a head rub, and now Charlie's picking on Nej, and now Thor is also. Wow! How mental! This has been a mental walk, guys. Wow! Just when you think you are on top of line behavior, you see them do some crazy stuff, eh? Always just absolutely stamping his authority on the females in this group. He's picking on Indy specifically, and Nej. He's left Lola, and he knows not to pick on Jabari. I think he knows that if he tries his luck with Jabari, she's going to slap him straight back. Yeah, guys, whew, what a walk, what a walk. Meet the characters, meet the horse pride. I am going to now call for the transport van. I'm going to take the 3 at a time back to where they came from. Yeah, if you enjoyed that video, please do like and share, guys. And if it's the first time you're coming across Lion Whisperer TV and you enjoyed watching the lions get up to mischief and just learning a little bit more about lion behavior, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you want to take it a step further, go and check out memberships, guys. And all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching from me, Kevin, and all the cats here on Lion Whisperer TV.